Hi, good afternoon. Corrie Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, life coach, coming in to do the channel messages for Cancer for the month of March 2020. I was just in the middle of going to use one deck and something told me to go to my Mother Mary deck. And the card actually fell out of the deck as I was starting. Please remember, this is not a personal reading. This is a general channeled message for those born under the sign of Cancer, not to replace any medical, psychological advice that you've been given. It's to be taken as a form of entertainment. I have to say that it's a must. So if you want to book a personal reading with me or to book any of my professional services, please go to CorrieThorne.com. You can book your life coaching, empowerment, transformation. You can message me. You can email me for group sessions or for keynote speaking. You can also book your healing sessions and your psychic medium readings on there. Also follow me on Facebook, Corrie Thorne, the spiritual healer and teacher. And there you can also see all of my up and coming events that are happening. This is the last week to get into the More Than Existing program if you're interested in that. So the card that came out, holy, I just had a pain. Okay, so the card that just came out for me was, that fell out, was Inner Child. And I feel as if with this card for Cancer, very emotional, I feel as if there's some kind of childlike issues that are arising, that are coming up for you. And you have to remember, you can't relive your stories through another child. You have to, you can't fix your childhood through somebody else. So adding your energy of your child energy or your child stories into it, it's not helping another child. Like it's not helping your children, and your children or these children, other children that you're getting involved in, they're not in your story. So you don't know how they feel. You don't know what they're experiencing. You don't know what they're going through. They might be totally happy and fine. You don't know. But you're being told to also have compassion for yourself as you would others. And there's a level of forgiveness that is being asked of you. Your vulnerable side. Picking up your vulnerable side, Cancers. It's that... I just heard this and I'm going to chuckle. Don't get in a fucking pissy mood. Don't let yourself get in a pissy mood. Don't let the little tantrums come in. Don't get in a oh, it kill me sometime. Don't get in. My words just so come out wrong. Don't get in a pissy mood is what I get, because life is not going your way. I feel as if what you're being told is to step fully into your feminine energy, woman energy, strong, as Crystal Andres Morissette says in her emotional code, in her emotional edge training, is the woman energy. So, and you can always go in and also look up like the archetypes of our lives and look at even the archetypes in the tarot, and you can see the power of the queen. You can see the power of a woman. You can see the power of that woman energy, of when you're fully in your own energy, you're fully in your own senses, that you don't go to your inner child, you don't go to your childlike self to get the answers that you want and for the life that you're living now, or for the future that you're, or for any issues that are arising for you. It's like you can have love and compassion, but stay very warm. What needs to be done? How do I conquer this? What do I need to let go of? Why am I being an asshole? Why am I oversensitive? Or why am I? And don't worry, I'm using that term in a very loose way. I'm not a supporter of the oversensitive term. Why? And this is what we do to ourselves, right? So why am I feeling this way? What's happening? Why do I have this happening? There is something real behind every bit of feeling that's coming. And you can't deal with that until you allow it to be dealt with by the woman or the man that you are today. So this is not just for women, this is for men and women, but until you allow yourself to deal with it from who you are today as a full grown-up, as this grown-up person, and not from the issues that have happened within the childhood life. And so this feels like it's a full closure coming up for me. I have a lot of rooted and grounded. So a lot of ancestral, a lot of old habits that are still there. And even though we sometimes think we've dealt with the old, there's still pieces of it. And I feel like there's some pieces here. And not that you haven't grown or matured or whatever. And so this sensitivity that is of you, this over emotional part, is called your sensitive side. And your sensitive side is worth having. But your sensitive side is actually your intuition, your instincts that you're allowing the inner child to stand in the way of, so that it cannot be used as the sensitivity that it truly is, that it is needed. So then you're going to be able to see clearly what needs to be done. And I just pulled compassion again. I see and feel others' points of view with forgiveness and kindness. Don't let irrational thoughts or frustration stand in the way of forgiveness. Forgiveness and seeing somebody else's point of view is a must right now in your world, in your life. Allow yourself to be able to see clearly. I can see clearly now. It's like you're fucking with your sense of humor. That's what I got. It's like, you know what? You're messing with your fun side. You're really messing with that happy-go-lucky, easy person that's really in there. And that little inner child energy leaves you being the uptight, kind of cranky, kind of mad at the world energy. And that's not you at all. So it's like, have compassion for yourself, for all versions of yourself, and then say, okay, can't change it. What can I change right now? What's in my control? What can be done? Simple as that. It's like, what can I do? What can I do any differently today? And today sometimes I can just show up. So just do what needs to be done. You're not being told to back down. You're being told to think from your woman energy, not from your child energy, and not from trying to fix your inner child. See, wisdom. Wisdom, wisdom, wisdom. You have that wisdom within you, but it's not going to appear as long as you're in child energy. It's not going to be there. You have to step up. You got to kind of challenge yourself. You have to use that wisdom to help you deal with the challenges. This is Karen K Fairy Deck, and of course for me, I'm not using the meanings in the book. I'm using to just go with the channel message. So sometimes the pictures give me validation for some of these crazy messages that I think I'm getting, and I'm like, where do they belong? How did it go? And then divination just validates it. And so, gotta love it. Divination. There's the divination. Can't make this shit up. And I'm going to read Karen's card that goes with this. Her name's Karen K. I actually just got these cards not a couple days ago, and I noticed we both actually have keys in my key. I have key in my logos and key in my cards that are being designed. Very different look, of course, but yeah. So divination. Embrace your power of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see the current situation with crystal clear clarity. So if you have the power within you to be connected to source, why are you sitting around grumbling and complaining when you could be calling upon the angels and the guides to make something, to kind of help create a different outcome than what you're seeing right now? If you truly believe in faith instead of fear, and you go into prayer and meditation, there might be a different outcome than what you're looking at right now. But because you're caught in the human energy, because you're caught in the child energy, you're really not seeing clearly what you want to see. Get it? Hope you got it. Wisdom. Use the wisdom. Let yourself think from your higher self, not from your human, broken, hurt, whatever it may be. Your human emotions are riding over your intuition and your guidance system. And it's overriding it. It's like you've got a you've got some dust in between where the spark hits, and you need to clear that out. Moderation is like, and I feel like with this, it's like kind of you're all or nothing. You're either happy or you're sad, or it's like you've got to find some balance here. You need some balance in your life, and that means everywhere within your life. It's like you're all over the place. You're either up, you're down. You're either eating or you're not eating, or you're exercising. Like everything's in extremes. I see a lot of OCDs taking place here, and I'm using that term also in a way of openly kind of whatever we do in extremes is the way I'm linking that to it. Like not finding a balance. We're all or nothing. You're not the queen that rules by controlling everyone else. Remember that. This is not about control. It's about surrendering control and getting back to trusting the higher self. See, there's that pure intentions. You're infusing too much humanness in between here, and you're being told that reach out and ask for help from up here, and you're not asking. You're cutting the human. Get the hell out of there. And here's your lotus flower. Here's that flow of abundance. What do you want to see happen in your life? What do you want to see taking place? And instead of the lack of, see it as a whole lot more of coming into your world and into your life. Cancers, you have some changes that are taking place. You have some changes that, and I don't often say this, and I'm saying this, everything I'm saying very lightly because it does not relate to everybody. You have some changes to make within yourself. It's what I'm getting. And when we think we've done it, there's always one more little piece to do. And I feel like when you do, you're going to be very happy. I feel like when you do, you're going to be very happy. See there, Gabrielle coming in, strong and powerful, not always very lighthearted. This is your passion, your opportunities, your relationships, everything. In order for everything to be healthy and in line, that little child's got to go to rest. Like that little inner child of you that still has the lack of, or the abandonments, the whatever, has to go to rest, and you have to step fully in your woman, man energy, that's strong, powerful, without pushy, bossy, without all that, because that's fear. And you're not, like I said, you're not reaching to the right place to seek answers or to see change happen. You're trying to force things that can be solved if you ask and if you have faith. And so there's only one major arcana card, and that's solutions. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiveness and healing. So it's all about forgiveness. It's all about the patience. It's all about reaching up here and asking for a different outcome, asking for things to be differently. You're not asking. Get back to asking. You're trying to be in charge, and you're trying to make it happen because for some reason you're really believing that you have the power. But you don't. None of us do. We have the faith. We have belief. We have hope. We have all that. We have strength. We have courage. But we have to allow. It's time for you to start just allowing. And I hope in some way that serves you. And Mother Mary was the first one out. So I know this was a lot of mother energy, a lot of mothers from the other side, grandmothers from the other side, just saying, whoa, 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 calm it down. Chill it. Sit down and wait. Things will be okay. And as that comes in, as I said, you have hope. Here's your hope card. Have hope and faith that things will be different. Use your beautiful woman, man energy, whatever it may be, but still in feminine, to be soft, kind, to pray, to ask for a different outcome, to ask for help to make things smooth, calm, beautiful, and watch for the signs, because there's a lot of help here trying to help you, but you're caught in a one-dimensional look. Move beyond. Time to move beyond. Much love in March. This is with any job, relationship. This is kind of a blend of everything. And I feel like there's a flow of abundance of everything in your life. Just say goodbye and let the little inner child energy finally go to rest, so that you can be a grown adult doing the grown adult things that you want to do in this life, and then accepting the beautiful gift of abundance that's coming your way. Much love to you all. Have a wonderful March. Bye-bye.